You recruited Huawei from Foxmail as well? He works for you now?
We don't care about a man's past. Huawei is experienced in web development, so I asked him to lead the R&D center.
Good. That's very kind of you. You used to be tough competitors. Now you're working together, forging ahead to promote innovations. With a heart so big, you'll definitely go the distance.
Don't look at me as if you're looking at your enemy. My dad's in Beijing. He's been asking about you. Perhaps we should have dinner.
Was my laugh sarcastic?
Yeah.
You had better take a good look at that. And submit a feasibility report of the investment as soon as you can.
Wait, what does this mean?
Morgan Stanley plans to invest in Xinjiang's R&D center. The headquarters has instructed that I stop it at all costs. There's no hope for Magic Crystal. They are also in deep trouble now. Their technical director, Luca, is a suspect in a crime.
Are you really going to invest in this R&D center? Don't you think that you'll be denying your past? Luca shouldn't be judged as to whether he has committed a crime, but giving up on Magic Crystal just because of what happened, I think that's ridiculous. As of now, we're not at that point of defeat yet. And yet you're planning to make peace with the enemy, and you're begging for their mercy. That's a form of betrayal. Don't you think that's shameful?
Do you really think that I'm just doing this for my own sake, huh? Xinjiang has been clear from the start that offering Rufus the opportunity to invest in the R&D center is a gift for you. He also said that his father would really like to send you to Morgan Stanley.
Do you believe in what he says? Yes, he did mention that they would like to transfer me to Morgan Stanley, but I already declined. Forget about that, but I strongly suggest that you reconsider this one. Aside from personal connections, you yourself told me that we need to invest in those with competence, potential, and moral integrity. Let's become partners with them.
And what company does that?
You know that it's Magic Crystal. They have team spirit, confidence, competence, and potential. Don't forget that during its critical stages, you were the only one who helped them out.
Don't you ever mention that again.
I didn't mean to imply that you made a mistake with them. It was meant to highlight your foresight and courage. On my first day at work, you told me that using capital to push technological development will make this world a better place. And you also taught me professional ethics.
Well, there's one thing I haven't taught you. That we live in a realist world. It doesn't matter if a company is big or small. It would be immoral if they do not profit.
What happened? Why was Xinjiang here?
Mr. Peng wants to invest in Xinjiang's R&D center and asked me to write a report.
Is Mr. Peng that mean? Why did he ask you to write it? Did Xinjiang request it?
think you can write the report.
What do you mean?
I'm resigning.
Resigning? But you can't resign. What will happen to Magic Crystal? And also to Guo Xinyan?
I know Guo Xinyan very well. He can manage no matter how much pressure you put on him. But when something happens to people around him, it'll be his doom. He's soft-hearted, with no mean bone in his body.
What do you mean? Are you just going to acknowledge defeat and leave? Guo Xinyan won't take anyone's advice. He even gave up on the lawsuit. Nalan, you're the only one who can help him. You should convince him to try one more time.
I can't convince anyone. Sadly, this is my reality. I can't change anything.
When did you receive the contract? Rofiz just transferred it. I would like to hear your thoughts.
You see, Peng Shui-wu called me before. And I believe that he must have called you too, Tony. So we think, well, my opinion is that Rofiz is trying to minimize their losses. Therefore, now will be a good time for us to step in, right?
But wait, isn't the estimate a bit too high?
If I have to spend money to get rid of a certain opponent, I'll give any amount. What's more, we know that Rofiz is not a charity. Therefore, perhaps we should just stop arguing about whatever amount is being offered, right?
That's right.
I agree.
Me too.
What do we do after the purchase?
We'll put it away. The software is a ticking time bomb. We don't know when, but it will explode. They have millions of users. That's nothing to ours.
Put it away?
You see, the technical department has discussed it. We'll just find a safe and lock it up. Anyway, who has the courage to touch software that might explode? What do you think?
I think it's not a good time to purchase Magic Crystal.
And why isn't it a good time? What do you mean, Bintang? Haven't we always been talking about finding the perfect timing to consummate the purchase? I think now is as good a time as any.
Based on what we know, Guo Xinyan would not acknowledge defeat so easily. 2, if he doesn't end up winning the case, then we would have spent a lot on a piece of junk. And what good is that? It's true that I lent them money and dispatched a team of lawyers, but this is based on the assumption that they would survive all that and be able to serve us. Because if not, we would have spent millions on something useless. Are we that crazy? Bantang, even Guo Xinyan dare not dream that he would win the case. Just why are you so confident? How about this? The prerequisite for our discussion is for Rofiz to get this contract signed. I'm meeting Guo Xinyan this afternoon. I will talk to him.
Come in.
Mr. Peng, you wish to see me?
Take a look at that contract of intention and tell me what you think. Sit down.
Mr. Peng, if you do this, it's like pushing Guo Xinyan to his grave.
I noticed that you're on the same side as Nalan. After reading that, she made a scene here. And now you're saying the same thing. Did you two talk about it?
No.
You just came back from Magic Crystal, so tell me. What are the chances that they would win the case?
Guaxinyan will lose the case. No matter what we say, he won't cooperate with the lawyers and prepare for the trial.
I heard that you were in tears.
I was disappointed.
Of course you'll be disappointed. As a shareholder of Magic Crystal. But you're also being paid as a Rofus employee. You also enjoy great benefits. So how come you don't even think about the company you work for? How can you easily accept being defeated by those people just like that? Do you think we have infinite finances? Take a look at your watch. See what time it is? Tell me, what have you been doing during all this time? Aside from bursting into tears, you did nothing! So where's your proposal on how we can deal with this crisis? It took me 3 long hours to draft that contract. And now you're telling me that I'm pushing them to the grave. So maybe I should hand you a humanitarian award on behalf of Guaxinyan since you're so full of bright ideas. When I drafted that contract, I decided to call Li Bantang and the other shareholders a Kilin as well. In principle, they agreed to purchase Magic Crystal shares. You know exactly what the situation is really like. If Kilin started this, it'd be pushing Magic Crystal into the grave. Judging by Guaxinyan's temper, he would drag Kilin along with it. There would be no solution. Therefore, Rofus has to initiate this. That's the only viable solution. Go and take a closer look. It's clearly stated that it disregards the outcome of the lawsuit. He knows perfectly well how it will turn out. Besides, their contract with Rofus states that it will purchase their shares when there is a failure of their operations. Their net worth will then go down. It's less money, but it is much better than to be left with nothing at all. This way, the company, yourself, and of course, Guaxinyan would have a bit of compensation and also assurance.
I'm afraid that Guaxinyan won't consider that.
Me too. So here comes a small task for you to do.
A task for me?
You are going to meet Guaxinyan with me. You'll help me convince him to sign the contract. We have to act at once before the case is brought to court.
I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Rofus asked me to conduct an interview. I'll just take these documents. If you have any questions, contact Mr. Peng.
Is that all?
It was all only for show. Mr. Peng's agreed to invest. I'm here for formality. Thank you, Mr. Tin.
Hold on a second. Why are you in such a hurry? We have to talk.
Talk to Mr. Peng if you have questions.
Do you have to be so formal?
Don't block my way!
Can we talk somewhere else? Or I'll make a scene at your workplace!
So tell me, what do you think of the contract of intention we've drafted?
This involves all the shareholders. I'm afraid I can't decide on my own.
What Mr. Peng meant was, since you're the major shareholder, we'll need your support first, and everything else will follow smoothly. The notarization and transfer of shares will take a while. This is just a contract of intention. I think it's okay to sign it now. But if you lose the case, Magic Crystal's value will go down. All shareholders will suffer losses.
This contract is already an open statement. According to the terms, you intend to reevaluate and purchase majority shares of Magic Crystal on the grounds of failed operations. I think it's ridiculous. How did we fail operations?
Purchasing shares on the grounds of failed operations is just an excuse. Neither Mr. Peng nor I believe that Magic Crystal has failed. This strategy is just a precaution, in case you lose the lawsuit. Does that make sense to you?
Thank you, Mr. Peng, for thinking about me.
Even if the net worth will decrease, it would still benefit your shareholders. At least they get to exit in peace. What's more, once the contract is signed, Rofiz will take over all of Magic Crystal's debts, including Li Bentang's 50 million. It doesn't have to mean that it's a bad thing.
A bad thing. What else could possibly be worse than Luca getting arrested? Mr. Peng, I appreciate your kindness. Since I'm the only one left in Magic Crystal, then you can share my corpse.
We're so far out. Where are you taking me? Xincheng, slow down! Xincheng, I said slow down! Are you crazy? Stop the car! Stop the car! Have you gone out of your mind?
I'm getting bored.
Well, if you're getting bored and you want to die, don't take me along!
Nalan, you seem so distant to me. This is not what I want. I just want to talk to you.
Do you think this is the way to talk to me? That was risking both our lives!
Will you still treat me like this if Magic Crystal loses the case?
There is no case. Luca was arrested by the police this morning. I heard it's because he beat up a girl named Zhuang Shaoti to a vegetable. Guaxin Yan is defeated now. You no longer have an opponent. Are you happy now?
A vegetable. Nalan! Nalan!
Mr. Lee would like 10 more chicken skewers.
Fine.
Mr. Lee would like some more fish.
Sure.
Mr. Lee, we're already hungry.
Done. Here, take this.
Thank you.
Mr. Lee,
There you are. Get a plate. You eat first. We'll talk later.
okay.
Who wants skewers?
Over here. Smells good.
We're getting everything ready.
Is everyone enjoying?
Thanks, Mr. Lee.
Want more skewers?
Thank you so much, Mr. Lee.
All right. You must be in a good mood. You have a good appetite.
Have you come to your senses?
I have.
Before the investment from Rofiz, I wasn't afraid of anything. Ever since I got it, I've been constantly living in fear. Like a boxer in the ring, I can do nothing but just to hold my head up high while I get hit. It's torture. However, I still managed to survive all that, so I thank the heavens for being kind to me.
So have you decided to give in?
People from Rofiz have talked to me. They would like to purchase Magic Crystal's shares. I used to worry about not paying you back. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's good. The last time I failed, I sold my apartment. This time is a little better.
What about those who believed in you and started this with you? What do they think?
Those who truly know me, they will understand why I did this. To those who only want to make money out of me, all I can say is sorry to them.
Which kind do you think I am?
Well, you're neither of them. Or you could be both of them.
Nice going.
It's a birthday party for the second child of a shareholder. And it wasn't easy at all, you know. It was like lingering in limbo and coming back. But I promise that we won't talk about work. So let's just chat. You know what? You're not the only genius here. I've met with many young friends who would like to build their own little kingdom online. However, they ended up failing due to various reasons. At first, I thought it was because of bad luck. It turned out that it wasn't the case. They have one thing in common. There's this obstacle they can't overcome. It's called emotions.
So that means you have to be cruel.
There's a big difference between a staff member and the leader of a company's way of thinking. Staff members just have to think of themselves. But the leader of a company should think of his entire staff as well as the future of the company. It's not an advantage to get tangled up in emotions. In the Tale of the Three Kingdoms, Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei are like brothers. After the death of Guan Yu, Liu Bei wanted to avenge his death. Everyone begged him not to do it, because circumstances dictate that they should be cooperating with Wu, but he won't listen. He got blinded by his emotions. What happened? Lu Xun burned down his camp, and he lost everything he had.
Are you saying I'm like Liu Bei?
This case of yours does not seem completely hopeless to me. It depends on whether you want to save Magic Crystal or your friend. I'm surprised you've given up on Magic Crystal so easily. But is it really because of Luca that you can't focus on the lawsuit anymore?
I should correct you. It's really because of the lawsuit that I cannot focus on saving Luca. That's why I have no interest in the lawsuit anymore.
It's okay to save Luca. But if that will happen again in the future, how many Magic Crystals will you lose? With great ability comes greater responsibility. What you should focus on is how to make yourself stronger, so that people will dare not and cannot bully you.
I can't think about that right now. Perhaps I'm a staff member after all. I've disappointed all of you. I can suffer alone, but I can't bear to see Luca suffer. He's like a brother to me. He and I have been through so much together until we got to this place. I will not leave him behind when I know that others had him framed. I've asked myself that many times. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Don't just drink. Try my cooking. I'll make some more.
Hey! No need, no need. Take a seat. Let's have a talk. I'm sorry. I involved you in this. There were so many projects that were conceptualized in this cafe. Investment opportunities. I think we've chosen the most promising one, as well as the most troublesome. But I know this is not the end of the line. Have we really run out of ideas?
What can I say? Should I tell Guo Zhenyan to keep going? To keep fighting? I can't do that. If I were him, I'd do the same.
You men. Usually you seem so brave, but you easily back out.
You can't say that. Lucas like my brother. We are like family. It's okay for me to suffer. If, let's say, somebody sets you up, I just can't watch you lose without fighting. Not just because of my investment.
Huh.
Forget it.
All right. That means there's no way out.
Wanti, it's not that I feel sad about my money. It's just that we've been working so hard, but our plans got derailed without us knowing why. Why were they pushed aside?
You know that Rofus has expressed willingness to purchase your shares, so you won't suffer any losses.
What do you mean, losses? Since I joined this company, it's been an emotional roller coaster ride. We cry one day and laugh the next. I feel that I'm aging so fast. That's enough. Let's talk about how much we've been through since Luca and Guaxinyan started working here. I don't know how we can still go on. It's been one challenge after another. We've also been going through so much. I can't believe that this is the end. You live with him every day. Don't you have any solution?
Guaxinyan hasn't been home in a while. He had to prepare for the lawsuit. He has a lot of excuses. I live in that big apartment alone. Now I'm waiting for him to break up with me. So whose loss is greater?
How was it? Do you have the results?
Did I ask you to sit down? You should just stand. It won't even take that long. You know I shouldn't even be meeting with you.
The proposal I submitted about internet voice calls. You haven't given me feedback.
I've seen that proposal before. It's like Guo Xinyan's idea. Do you have something that you can call your own?
Is it?
In Magic Crystal's proposal, there's a section about internet voice calls. You've worked for that company. You also know Guo Xinyan. There's still no decision about Magic Crystal. Yet you want me to invest in a time bomb like internet voice calls? Also, the R&D center that you're in charge of had been funded by my friend, Wo Yunsheng. Now you're talking to me without informing him. How am I supposed to face my own friend? All that you've done so far is set up traps for me. What should I think? Why don't you tell me?
You've been asking for it. Your investment in Magic Crystal and Wo Yunsheng and Jincheng's R&D center are part of the same plan. And you are worried that the mobile network market might be shared by others. What you want to do is to take control of this new field, am I right? You must be affiliated privately somehow. Is that correct? Jin Cheng does not want to develop anything. He's just a rich kid. He's useless. What the service providers really want for now is for mobile internet to be nipped right at the bud. They don't ask for anything else. The R&D center is just a sham, so I can leave whenever I want. But then wherever I go, this is what I'll be doing. Very soon, when the network infrastructure is upgraded, when we enter the era of 4G and 5G, voice calls on the internet will be the future. That's okay. If you don't want it, someone else will.
Who? Who did you talk to?
Will you allow me to sit down now?
There will be greater resistance in promoting internet voice calls. Magic Crystal was pushed to the edge because it challenged SMS. If you push for internet voice calls at this precise moment, then you'll be digging your own grave.
What if I'm able to combine internet voice calls with a software like Magic Crystal? If I can combine instant messaging apps together with an internet voice call feature, what will happen? Well, since I'm dead already, it wouldn't matter if I end up getting shot once or even twice. But if I succeed in doing that, then I can turn the world upside down. When that time comes, who will be able to stop me?
Are you really the devil incarnate? Do you have to shake the whole world every time you show up?
That's because you have foresight. We understand each other. They don't realize my potential. They keep thinking that I can only be in charge of horses.
It's okay if you want to brag to Xin Bang, but do you really think that you can make a fool out of me? Do you think that I will be convinced by your words and dance for you like a clown? Do you think that you're the Monkey King? One hand makes 500 years. With a golden hoop on your head, you're nothing more than a monkey who fights demons for others. I suggest that it's best if you stop making outrageous claims. I'd like to see specifics.
Have you had dinner? Should I prepare something?
There's no need. I'm not hungry.
Guo Xinyan. I'd like to talk to you. I know you don't want to listen, but I still like to say something. You're too passive whenever we talk about the lawsuit. We won't have a chance to win if you're like that. You can't give up everything just because of Luca.
What do you mean by that?
What I meant was, you can't disregard everyone's interests to focus on your friend.
Everyone? Who specifically is everyone?
Oh, please, stop talking to me like that. I know that you're in a bad mood. But you can't treat me like this simply because you've given me 5% of the shares. I'm telling you, it's not just me. Xu Jiayang and Gao Di also think that way. They just don't have the heart to tell you.
So you decided to tell me? Because you think that you're different from them. Because you think that you're more entitled.
Guo Xinyan, can you please talk more politely?
Let me tell you this. Listen carefully. I must be ready to save Luca. I can forgo any interest I may have. I can even forgo Magic Crystal. But I have to be ready to save my friend.
Are you willing to give me up?
Of course.
Guo Xinyan, give me a good explanation!
Okay. I've been keeping it to myself for some time. Wanti, you know, I really wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. I tried my best, but we can't go on like this. I don't even know why we can't. You see, we never did agree on anything, whether it's about people or ideas. You never kept your promises. Not only did you not support me, but you've always sided with the others.
But you can't accuse me of doing that! You know that everything I do is for your sake!
Let's not fight. I'm leaving.
Guo Xinyan! Are you breaking up with me?
I am. Let's not lie to ourselves anymore. I'm not the kind of person you want to be with. You're not the kind of person I like either. Us being together is a misunderstanding. It's a big mistake from the start. There's no point in going on because we won't be happy. This apartment and the 5% shares, you can keep them. But from now on, you and I are done. Let's not lie to ourselves anymore. I'm not the kind of person you want to be with. You're not the kind of person I like either. Us being together is a misunderstanding. It's a big mistake from the start. There's no point in going on because we won't be happy. But from now on, you and I are done.
Nalan! Nalan!
Coming!
Nalan! They say evil resides in women. I can see it's true.
Good for you, then. You can get back on your own.
Aren't you even worried for me?
I worry for the people around you.
Chin-chang, why are you here?
To get my car?
Your car?
Auntie, I walked for 30 kilometers without a sip of water.
And why is that?
I have no money.
What happened?
Here's your key.
I'll be off.
Be careful.
Yes.
Oh, honey. What is going on?
Nothing. He just wanted a workout.
Please all rise.
Please sit down. The arbitrary committee on this case is established by the Communication Association. Also, an expert committee was established due to lack of precedents of private company conducting communications business and the lack of legal regulations. This situation, then, falls into the trade association's realm. This is the first hearing. Both parties must submit their documents and state their cases. We'll submit the minutes of the meeting and the documents to the expert committee. A series of debates shall be conducted. Afterwards, we shall vote on subsequent meetings to determine the outcome of the arbitration. We can start now.
Oh.
Where is he?
Your Honor, may we state the service provider's position to the arbitration committee? All right. In the series of documents that we have submitted to the committee, we have indicated there our financial losses in careful detail. We have also enumerated the main conflicts we have had with Magic Crystal. We are deeply concerned about the situation. What is our responsibility as a state-owned enterprise? It is to assure the increase of value of state-owned properties. This alone is a very huge responsibility that we owe to our nation.
Guaxin Yan, what do you think are you doing here? Get up now! Come on, Guaxin Yan, do you know that today is the first day of the arbitration?
I know that.
Then how come you're still sleeping here? You should be there now!
What's the point of showing up?
What did you say? Guaxin Yan, you used to be different. You used to fight down to your last strength, even if there's only fleeting hope. Now you ask if there's any point of showing up? What happened to you? Tell me. You can tell me.
Forget it. There's nothing to say.
Is it because of Luca?
Yes. I had an encounter with Dong. And I believe that he is behind all of this. He told me that if I agreed to lose the case, he would arrange a scapegoat and Luca can get out of jail. All evidence now points against Luca. I can't afford to put his life at risk.
Magic Crystal allows users to send both voice and text messages for free. They're taking advantage of our bandwidth and usurping our core service. In the past few months, we've suffered a 75% decrease in our SMS service revenue. That's hundreds of billions lost. It's simply killing us.
We believe that reasonable business competition sustains the market. You can't put blame on Magic Crystal for your failure in competition.
This is not competition. This is usurping. Why do users choose Magic Crystal? The reason is simple. Because it's free. If it was fair competition, we would have kept quiet. But unfortunately, they don't play fair and square.
So by not showing up in court at all, do you think you're saving Luca from his ordeal?
Yes. I have to save him.
Please be reasonable. Please have faith in the law. Believe that the police can solve the case.
When would that be? He can't possibly suffer for long.
You need to stop thinking about that. One of these days, the police will find out that Luca is innocent. By the time he's released, he'd suffered enough and Magic Crystal might be gone. He will hate you. Guaxin, you know what your biggest weakness is? It's not that you're nice to your friends. It's that you're too emotional. To bring down Magic Crystal, Dong and Xin Cheng can do everything. They can take all the extreme measures they can think of just to bring you down on your knees. If you decide to surrender, not only will Luca hate you, but I will too.
How come Magic Crystal is free? Because service providers are pouring in hundreds of millions of yuan in setting up fiber optics, base stations, and switchboards. Paying for phone calls and messages is like paying for goods, isn't it? So how could they make it free?
I object, sir. The infrastructure is not set up by the service providers, but rather by the state government. It is funded by the taxpayers' money and hence owned by the people. Of course Magic Crystal gets to use it. Furthermore, Magic Crystal rents their broadband. They pay a fee to rent the servers. In the documents we submitted, we've carefully listed down all the costs related to the development and execution of Magic Crystal.
Just imagine. If everyone stops paying for calls and text messages, how would we fund network maintenance? That is not how an industry will survive, but that is how a parasite will hold out. They absorb other people's resources. As service providers, our stance is clear. We do not allow this to ever happen. We do not allow highway robbery such as this. We must come together to maintain proper order in the industry, because that is our duty.
I'd like to remind the applicant that we are here today so that companies can properly defend their case. Let's stick to the matter.
I'm not here to make threats. But if we do not restrict Magic Crystal, services like text messages and voice calls will be obsolete in a year's time. We would lose trillions of state properties. This is a major upheaval. Also, communication is crucial to our daily lives and to the security of information. There must be a state-issued license. Tell me, do they have one?
Well, there is no such law that requires private companies to seek approval prior to entering communications. We can deem it appropriate where the law has no clear regulations.
Mr. Guo, you are late for the session. This shows lack of respect to this arbitration court.
I deeply apologize, Your Honor. Please forgive me.
Please sit down.
This is the information I've gathered.
You're finally here.
In that document, you will see that the other party's accusation has no basis.
What do you mean by no basis?
There is no legal support to it. There is no such clause in the law. Your accusation has no grounds, therefore it has no basis. Wait, do you think I'm wrong? Why are we in arbitration then? Or are you saying that the court has made a mistake?
Respondent, just provide the evidence. No leading questions.
I'm sorry. I'm just curious. Since there was no support or limitation in terms of legal regulations, what stops us from operating?
The law also says nothing about Magic Crystal opening a casino. Why don't you do that?
Based on your reason, the communication sector is like a casino? How about the service providers? You are larger than casinos. And what about the users? Are they gamblers? What is the purpose of your research then? To cheat consumers? Please show some self-respect when you speak.
Well, that was an eventful court session, don't you think?
Yeah, it was.
awesome.
Where would you like to go
Outside.
after? Sure, let's do it.
Why don't we grab
Casino.
Sounds good.
I love that metaphor.
Mr. Guo, you're impressive. I've seen many lawsuits, but having a client show up late, this is the first time.
Miss Wang, I promise that this will be the last time.
Guo Xinyan, why were you late? If you have plans, you should discuss with us. Did Nalan ask you to come?
You have too many questions. Yang, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you. I apologize. I have to go back on my word. I have to save Luca, but also Magic Crystal.
Of course. If Magic Crystal's gone, Luca will find no purpose.
Thank you for understanding.
You told me that Magic Crystal would surrender, but it didn't happen, did it? Right now, many people think that Magic Crystal is the underdog. I find it quite strange that many people support these illegal shenanigans. The experts do not seem to be leaning towards us. Come on, sir. You cannot be a bystander anymore. You need to take action. Look, you've been through worse turmoil. You can't be defeated by small players.
Don't you have confidence in the legal system?
To be honest, I don't trust them. They are also affected by Magic Crystal's downloads. Their user base has been huge. You can't just stop them like that. Do you think they dare take the risk? Notwithstanding... Notwithstanding
what?
Mr. Wyan.
Hello. It's not official business hours yet. I've asked about your working hours. And money never sleeps. That, sir, is the plan for my upcoming project. Have a look. If it's the R&D's project, I suppose Jin Cheng should submit it to me. I'd like you to read it. Jin Cheng would never show it to you. Why is that? 'Cause he's a fool. You consider your boss a fool. Do you think otherwise? Internet voice calls. Do you think this will be a hit? This seems like trouble. That's because it conflicts with other interests. Major interests. Free voice calls? Inherently, they're free. Actually, the revenue comes from... On principle, as an investor, I shouldn't mingle with the R&D's project. Your R&D center is going to fall apart soon. And who said that? If Magic Crystal loses the case, Sercom will have a monopoly. And by then, the value of R&D would have risen tenfold. You know, even if its value continues to rise by 100 times more, it still wouldn't matter. So you don't like it? Perhaps it's indeed a good thing. But I don't want to do it anymore. I don't understand. I'm tired. I want to retire. I'd like to resign as chairman of the board and devote more time to meditation. You want to become a monk? Our lives are too short. Do you think monks only fly around the country and conduct endless preaching? Of course not. To become a monk also means to be at peace. It's to commune and be with nature. Luo Wei, I've decided to retire.
you Guo Xinyan?
I am.
I'm sorry. I'm the one who called you just now. I am Zhuang Xiaoti's fiancé. I am Xiaofeng.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
What do you think?
What could I think? The fact that you're here already conveys what I thought. Honestly, I don't believe that this is the only copy. Don't you have one?
I spoke with him.
This Luo Wei is aware that I am an investor of the R&D. He won't bother to inform Jin Cheng. You weren't there when he came to me. The man is quite arrogant. I have no idea what trouble he's planning to make.
You need to go step by step when it comes to technology. The service providers are now on high alert. If this proposal gets out, even the two of us won't be spared.
You're right. Luo Wei is truly a troublemaker. You're curious? Don't worry, I won't invest on that. I won't get in your way. I just feel that this thing is the same with Magic Crystal. They're both destructive. Magic Crystal has disrupted the industry and caused business losses. If internet voice calls joined the game, I believe it would cause an avalanche in the industry.
Innovation can be destructive.
Yes, it is. Back in the day when e-commerce first started, many brick-and-mortar stores folded up. Every day, I'd get many criticisms. To us who's in the business, we think that innovation is good. That's not always true. I remember Steve Jobs once said that technology is like Pandora's box. The faster its progress, the closer us humans get to our demise.
That is quite right. My eyesight seems to be getting worse since the launch of smartphones. One day I'll go blind. I'll probably keep this. I'll talk to him at some point. Whether to talk to Xin Cheng or not, I'll leave it to you.
That's on you then.
It's not yet time.
I will talk to Jin Cheng. I think Luo Wei knows that this might happen. He's pushing me to the edge.
The emergence of the internet was a huge change to human society. From a historic point of view, it has brought about the most intense technological innovation. Magic Crystal is merely a part of it. Even then, innovations come first before its laws. Back in the day, every letter we sent would cost us a few cents, even a dozen more when purchasing stamps. With the advent of emails, every single recipient of a letter is now only one click away. Based on that logic, should the post office be suing all companies who utilize emails in their correspondence?
Objection. What we are discussing now regards the unapproved communications rights. It's about state-issued license. Emails do not fall into that category.
There is no legal regulation that says usage of voice messages from mobile phones requires a license. I have some data that I'd like to submit to the committee, Your Honor. This depicts the internet application from sectors including healthcare, education, transportation, tourism, and postal service since the start of the internet. Where does the profit come from? It's thanks to the fact the government encourages the fostering of technological innovation and opens up monopolized sectors so that internet becomes available to all and large-scale entrepreneurship emerges. Technology helps us grow. I believe this is the general trend. According to the data...
Objection.
What's going on?
This is a change of concept. All the policies are made for the benefit of the nation. Magic Crystal has severely damaged our nation's interests.
Our servers are down.
Please state your reasons. Do not keep mentioning the nation's interests. Do you represent our nation's interests?
We are also talking about our nation's interest.
Why are you calling?
Are tech innovations not for our nation's interest? Don't startup businesses benefit the country? It's okay for you to monopolize, but not okay for me to innovate? Is that your notion of the nation's interest?
Unless the heavens strike them with lightning and all their servers get destroyed.
That's not a bad idea.
Of course, I'm just kidding, sir. You can't order the heavens, can you?
As long as we can stop them and get a hold of Guaxinyan. Any idea is a good idea. Don't you agree?
You keep calling. Call whoever's in charge.
I don't understand what's happening. Why are the servers down?
Under repair? Well, did you send a notice? Even elevators put up an official notice when repairs ongoing. What is maintenance for?
We rent servers from different entities. What are the odds they'd go into repair at the same time? I think it's really ridiculous.
If all of our servers are down, we would lose a lot of our users. A lot of our hard work would go to waste. It's unimaginable.
Well, let's not just stand here. Hurry up and solve the problem. I will wait for Guaxinyan.
Communications require license. I assume you should know that. Has Magic Crystal paid any license fees?
License fees? First, there is no legal regulation that clearly dictates that our service requires a license. Second, I do admit we don't have a license and that I never paid a license fee. But may I ask you, have you paid yours? Has Huasha Unicom paid any license fee? I don't think so. Did Netcom pay any license fee? I don't think so either. The average license fee for a 3G telecom in Europe is about 219 euros per person. Let's calculate based on Huasha's 540 million users. Huasha Unicom's license fee would amount to at least 118.2 billion euros, which is equivalent to 1.9 trillion yuan. Huasha's net profits in the last 3 years are 109.6 million yuan, 115 million yuan, and 112.6 million yuan. In 5 years, it has an average of 494 million net profit. Even if they get a 50% discount on license fees, they would not be able to afford it. Even a huge company like you can't afford the license fee. So why are you pointing out that a small company like ours pay the license fee?
Respondent, the data you provided, are they reliable?
The data I've gathered are from publicly available financial statements. Everyone, I am here now because I'd like to seek justice. I don't believe that any power should hold back technological innovation. I await a fair conclusion.
Eat some while it's hot. I assure you it's clean, don't worry.
I've already eaten.
Really?
What would you like to talk about?
Luowei sent me a plan about internet voice calls. What do you think?
I'll personally teach him a lesson.
I don't mean that. I need to hear your own opinion on the plan.
Well, the service providers are my key partners. Developing internet voice calls is like cutting off their bloodline. Do you think that I would dare dig my own grave?
You're scared of the service providers.
I won't put it like that. I see them as safeguards. They are the competitive advantage of Sircom. Why would I upset them?
Why is Kwasinya not scared?
Because he doesn't understand the business. He's an ignoramus.
You want egg?
No thanks.
Yes, I'm really sorry. We're having difficulties.
Please be patient. Our servers are under maintenance, sir.
We're very sorry. It's under repair. Please be patient.
Sorry.
We'll be back
Our servers
soon.
are under maintenance right now. Please be patient, ma'am.
Why stop the servers?
Sorry about that, ma'am.
Can you just tell me the reason?
Can you please tell me the reason then? It's impossible for all servers to stop working, right? What's really going on? Purely technical? I don't believe it!
Call logs from the reception.
According to the contract, service providers shutting down our service without prior notice is grounds for complaint, so we can file a case in court! We can claim damages!
But they did notify us. I believe they called reception desk 40 minutes ago. The urgent repair has to be performed. We don't know who made a call, but they mentioned that it's a recorded conversation.
I think this whole thing has been planned. They knew that we would be in court during that time, so they simply called up reception and proceeded, using repairs as an excuse. They would have no fault, at least when it comes to the law.
This is outright conspiracy.
So what's the point of suing us when they can bring us down by shutting our servers? I don't understand what they're driving at! Do you?
Right. That's exactly what they're thinking. They want to force us to lose. In my opinion, we can't go on much longer with the lawsuit. The only solution is a settlement.
Say what? Even if you want to settle, you think they want that? They will not stop until Magic Crystal is destroyed!
Guaxinyan, if you're amenable, I can persuade Rofiz and have them intervene in the situation.
Will that work?
I can always try.
Mr. Chin.
Work is done. Go home.
Mr. Chin, it's not time yet. There's
I
still
just told you work is done. Go home, everyone!
All right. That's enough, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. What's going on? Are we just supposed to go home?
Go.
Didn't you understand what I just said, huh?
Go.
Do you have a pet cat?
I don't.
I had one. When I was little, my dad was always out. I was always alone. One time he was in Thailand, I asked him to get me a gift. He got me this beautiful Siamese cat. Whoa. It was really cute. I loved it so much. But then the cat didn't like me back. It didn't matter how much food I gave it, or if I spoiled it very much. It would disappear in a heartbeat. Well, I just ended up losing it. I was dumbfounded. Until a friend told me that only one kind of beast would never get close to its owner. There have been many times when I wanted to beat it up. It would be in the corner with its head low. From time to time, it would give me a quick glance. It looked exactly like you now.
I see you've matured.
I left my baseball bat in the car.
But I'm just a nobody. It's pointless to get angry at me. You've almost destroyed Magic Crystal. The time will come that I will become useless to you. Let's just part ways in peace. We can still be friends when we meet again.
Do you deserve to be my friend?
If you don't think so, then I don't.
You gave the proposal to Wei and Sheng. That makes me lose face. He thinks I have no control over my R&D team. Do you think I would let you off the hook easily?
Don't waste your time. I'll walk out. I won't trouble you.
Let me tell you, I've shut down all of Magic Crystal's servers. He would accept defeat before the trial is over. If I were you, don't seek trouble during this time. Where do you think you can go after leaving here?
There's always going to be something for me. Don't you worry. Wherever I go, I won't dare to upset you, Chen Chang.
Please come in.
Mr. Peng, this is the arbitration minutes you asked for. Here are the documents submitted by both parties. Don't you want to know the answer? Don't you want to know why Guo Xinyan launched an attack all of a sudden? I can tell you now. He improvised it. No one knew beforehand.
He won't rest until he turns things upside down, will he?
It's already upside down. Karma has come. The app's servers have been down for 40 minutes. 2 million users are gone. Did you know that?
What did you say?
The servers might be down tomorrow, even the day after. Magic Crystal will fall apart sooner. Mr. Peng, I know that you're planning to sell Magic Crystal. If we just watch it fall apart, there will be nothing for you to sell. Rovis's investment will go down the drain.
So all of their servers are down? What the heck happened?
Don't forget who they're against with. The service providers own the servers, so they can shut them down whenever they want to.
Is there a law that covers this?
Mr. Peng, please don't yell at me. I'm telling you this because I want to ask your help on this. This issue must be tackled right away.
Let's go.
My bag's still upstairs.
Forget it.
What now?
As far away from here as we can.
Mr. Tsin's asking if you could please think of other ways. All right. The servers were down for 40 minutes. Magic Crystal lost 2 million users. It's mayhem right now. I asked him to continue, but then he wouldn't do it.
And why not?
He said that shutting them down once can be tagged as an emergency. So then, if they do it one more time, he's scared that it might blow up. There won't be an excuse, and he might not bear the setback.
Do tigers need an excuse to eat? He is hungry. He has to eat.
But boss, I don't think I can say that to him. I noticed the rules in their world
are rather different from the set of rules that we have.
Only down by 2 million users. I don't think that's already enough. Listen. This is just a matter of business. People in your world never seek excuses. Let's talk in business terms then. Take part of Sercom's shares and put them in one of our offshore companies under the name of Longsheng's child, family, relative, whoever.
We've done our research. He has a son living in the US.
Oh, well, that's even better. You may send the shares to that kid in the US. If Sercom does well, then so does he. You can tell that to He Longsheng. Remember, get it done first before you tell him. Don't give him a choice.
Understood.
Also, magic crystal's peak of usage is before dinner. I hope the servers are down by then. This time it should be longer for better results.